Welcome to another wonderful Saturday, and 11th of October 2025. Ebre asan so biem se ene memory day yede sports arena eba somo nondu abapa mu pepepe ye be sorry e de afi enkodwa kese ya etesu ya aje se premo ato enti bia bia wo a wo hwe Adom TV anopai no hye no so se metenam e de ama Eric Asiedu Boadi Kejuwa no ankasa from 10:30 up to 12 Saturday biano ono sim konjwa ede sports arena ebrel enti ene ne absence no Dennis Asamoah, popularly known in the industry as Alatula, metinemu na match adwumadi kese ede amaw frisamra yatenasi ekopem se premo ebeto nenne ensema ede ebrel no editie team of able producers Philip Otuo the gunshot man sanso and Pablo Aima ene directors account nyina no etayechi control room sound for any light for any camera crew for ni nyina atoto ne oma kama na yatenasi yede dwumadi no ebrel dwumadi yede eba no me guest Kwaku Asare V Power sanso na Haji Dean we ene mapamfo amene omo ebetenase ede enesom no abrel na de yebehwe no 2026 World Cup qualifiers. The Black Stars of Ghana, Group I, with 22 points are leading group. No, Ochina, yene Comoros, ne the airpim. So a party game, but still pressure. Eda so ewo to ado so a ebinum HS ye money pafo from ra now ome take charge of the head of the Black Stars as coach. Now Otoado ebia on assist Emmanuel enkoso ebinum so yenja no kwan ni nyina no ye betena se ne ye di ho enkomo ye game Ochina yene Comoros ede bepim so non so no ye be dey put deep na yahwe na de akoye ye ewo Ghana ha no ye neighbors Nigeria oko group C qualification no ayedin Nigeria 2022 yekosag abo egwomo garim ewo Nigeria wankaso masase so aye dina emo the qualification and then so no omo group o wono no ma ayedin o betima qualify and omo ntimi en qualify hon so yebehwe na yedi nkomo yebefia on kotoko na nka kotoko epe baba nyara na omabo work game no ewo but still ya reject stadium no and they omo nations na the epim so ewo abrankese eno so yebehwe na yedidi ho enkomo the Premier League ni nyina no yebewuram na nkomo kakra bia yebetimi yedi no yedidi edi ama o yewia yebeko boardroom na Haji am yahwe Black Stars players performance from the club side on bae ebebo ye game against Central African Republic I share num no yebehwe on performance na yakọ boardroom na yedidi honso enkomo yewia special out sikato krom yenua afedaka edi yebeko na eno so no yedi ni nyina atimi abro nti ye ne wo atenase ewo Adom TV so a wo hweye no oko YouTube a edem sanso na Facebook so menim se obetimi ahwe na wo senior feed kese a obi age atum no Adom TV wo decoder no ene multi decoder no so obetimi ahwe alatula nie mame enko ani tete emra me ba me pandis atenase memo makwaba na yedi dwumadi no ahyase edi amount ko so a na hwe live na tie ewo Adom TV eso nondu abapa onsimano aduasa mienu yesan emo akwaba ediba Adom TV ebre no awie adu se mekwa abadwafo ho medical dia to anim se ohwe sports arena na yatenase yede ebre no Kwaku Asare V Power Kwaku akwaba
ye je opanyi
na honam tisen
nyame adom bibi aboko
bibi ekoso
o tinkwam die
ye timi complain
de
hia yenkwa
David
oni takukura ade achen
is the best too yehu is the best is the biggest miracle yehu do
ya ankasa na yenyia ye
nipa ni
ya ese techirema
nipa ni nyame pe na betimi ate ase nti bibia mu ne ye de asedama Yehowa
sure Haji na apomboko de
nyame adom
adwumam
bibia fine
fie
bibia fine
ekoso
bibia fine
so baby girl be afrem
baby girl be afrem na oti he ubuki oni phone so na we so obi kitane obi kitane handy on na enya ne call
obi afrem
on petit ko stadium
sa
obi afrem
na de odi tie mi se obi afrem kura wakati Alfred so ha ye be mrepam ye be call Alfred so Kwaku mame starting from free war Black Stars for now your group I 22 points Madagascar follow you with 19 points but ni nyina mu no Ghana for bonjo so with the technical handler Otoado okita ya or they qualify for Qatar 2022 we you know it's like you qualify Rianisa but still I say performance nipa bi nhuni o maye o mbenya anka oni ho o mbenya anka bi e ma nipa foforo aba no akɔhye na se no understand no we view this on Otoado the performance with the Black Stars so far.
So far in the World Cup qualifying phases, things here nya two coaches. Omodi ye di dwumadi no. Chris Hughton started in 2023, right? Or we need one game against Madagascar. Iñaki Williams shared that late goal. And then the subsequent game, I boy Comoros. And Fofia to attack. Comoros shared by a long goal. Afterwards, we saw the AFCON near Manque near the idea. The next AFCON competition, Nanka Ebaso. Baby, we are tossing. TSA. Yes, Shelling crying. Ewo, sa partner, and I say, like we call it, we.
It's a man Shifa.
Yes.
Technical director.
So Otto Ankasa they got two in Pennyfuanim and they listen to him because one the employers the FA no I don't know the sort of conviction the rest of us weren't seeing because other countries after that AFCON failure he would have been out of the job, but they kept faith. They listened to him. They put these things in place. The captain's issue you resolve here. He will say permanently. Jordan Abe captain. You will say only players be in common, try to get their commitment levels to be more than 100%. Then the likes of Shefa, the Grow, Pegaimo, the psychologists, and all these people came into it. So this time around, with all these corrections done, most of them, okay. Make Jayama the public to make their own judgment. Yeah, popular narratives, sometimes, people, and I'm excuse my language, a lot of people on the field, a lot of people on the field sometimes do not want to have a mind of their own.
Okay.
Say people easily jump on the popular narrative.
Really?
Yes, the coach is not good. The coach. I've had my own reservations about Otoado, but you cannot discredit him. Say in the World Cup qualifying phases, Nejumani. Alatu, yeah. We have qualified for the World Cup.
We've qualified.
We have. Yeah. Comoros cannot go and beat. Madagascar cannot go and beat Mali 8-0. It will not happen in Bamako.
Well, the reason why Ghanaians been so really concerned is this same players here, now performing. They were the same players they qualifies. Majority of the players were in. Yet to be unqualified. So but they are covered technical data. This time around,
technical advisor.
Technical advisor. Table not.
Me started building me submission. Me coffee baby and I tossing. And the coach realized it. I say me here say. And the FA also agreed. And I'm man someone. And he ain't even discredited to identify a problem to work towards changing that problem no now solution no another thing. So his recommendation
any TF follow ye party idea can't say we should maintain it.
I'm not saying we should maintain it.
But you're saying
make us discredit the work of Otoado. And one problem I know with this Black Star setup was goalkeeping department. Atizigi, I don't rate him. On your good goalkeeper.
Now Benjamin is imposed.
So we draft a local goalkeeper. Ninsanwe Jumawo Olympics. Ninsanwe Jumawo Hartlepool. You see, we have Yabeya my narrative now. I say your league near so mediocre. Into product be a female baby anye. And that is wrong. Our first ever World Cup qualification, it hinged on a greater portion of local players. Through that, the exposure players started to patch on me buana.
Yes, Samia J.
First, now me patch Black Stars no qualifies throughout. Abrofuna he
the qualifier
how many of them were even
Abrofuni bogus in
I'm telling you, it's Yatnas in a discredit your own local league. To that, I always want to be unique. They are made markers, Bama son say, won't mean discredit a coach in 7 games. Well, we need 6.
So he's the
I draw 1.
So he's the best.
I've not said he's the best. Oh. But I'm saying, sir, You cannot discredit a coach. We identify
discredit na say chese.
So we see and players no and it's
it is so ultimate munanimtia dia. No, he is the best.
Excuse my language. Sani a hogwash. Sebe kasa substance be anim.
Omo kasa ni bia no omo nya.
Substance be anim.
And I think we should keep him.
I don't have the say. But you see, as it stands, when you look at the framework, he is not going anywhere.
Are you sure?
Oh, baby.
Are you sure?
I'm telling you.
No, what the number? Why did you Yaneka?
He's not going anywhere.
Why did you Yaneka?
Oh, say.
You Yaneka say, now no, Jasso. Jasso and Samuel Adom. Minister say, Otoado no, your qualifiers in year on better nasi. Or more say, or more problem on who the issue near the Biana. That's the issue, no yadia. A bit me aboya, you be take a decision.
Oh, sir, you see.
What I say, when I meet you at the car, now on our cofaba. This is a issue or one. A seven to meet me come on. They should all be on a round table.
The power of the minister, it supersedes all the other departments are eshas here. And you see, I have great respect. Me boo, honorable minister Pa. Sometimes I always say, comfortable social media can send, but when you meet the person, in person, you cannot talk.
Okay.
But if you can yes, if you can have the audacity to tell him, then it means you have the balls. Minister no one a personal opinion.
Yeah.
And of course, he has that authority to influence certain decisions. FNB taking. So one thing he did, not clear from this government was the fact that they will look at the budget that goes into the Black Stars. Am I diplomatic about it? The minister can sit the stakeholders down and say A, B, C, D.
Mate.
By the end of the day, the minister appointed Black Stars.
And you like keeping Otoado? Me that say, no, because what is a bed now no be into Otoado now no be manatin. Haji. Mamenti will take on Otoado should stay, and I am be mechanic who may take the mantle. No Otoado nko assistant near there. After all, ni na no Mamenti.
Didn't even say one name. Who was the name?
A coach there, I think a good coach, you know, the current results, you know, and a chess or you're good and that's why you're bad.
Okay.
Me. Time I say a Pamo to add
a trim. Okay. We've gone past that stage.
Time I am qualified for AFCON. We had a perfect opportunity to see a best AFCON.
On those grounds.
Because he unqualified.
Unqualified.
And he over justification.
Okay.
And then your mom you know the woman. Opamo to adwa. Coach Ben Abaka Kofana de Naba. Coach is now person or mobile to Adosono. As I say, we check it on wage. And him no more person or moje. That was it. One of those coaches said in the 2018 World Cup. What happened to the coach? Tunisia for them no more World Cup. Yeah. The only national team in recent years will change coach crowd. They are called World Cup and no crowd time and no crowd a little bit. I think gap was Morocco. Rugby or Modern Okoye. That was current World Cup. The last World Cup here Okoye wonders. Apart from South Africa called 98 World Cup. Omode Philippe Trouzier, what can I say coach no? Guy Philippe Trouzier. On Philippe Trouzier no Modern Okoye World Cup. Training go South Africa for Kogo 98 World Cup. And as I say, you consider timing, you know.
Until now, you have pam na nanke AFCON time.
That was it.
That was the perfect time.
Haji, me know me doing any football. You who see you born over park and so on. And your park and so on.
There are so many things in the country.
Yeah, until Ebia. Nipa na also be pam on so buy, you know. Why you do be you know who say? One yes, I do man anka. What do you know? No. You Groma and a coach because say league no G, you know. Management am one on kwa then or DG league. May pamono. Men coach you cry. Football, football. Utiem Koma surrounding the sacking of Frempomans will go stars. A typical example of the Okan. Yes. The sacking of Frempomans will be any go stars. Coach Albefa Monamore or sustaining mu Premier League status. The full season or the league at the Mamo. Wababa Beje top 4. Ulusu to Algerian team.
Kabili.
JS Kabili.
All all of a sudden we say
lose home until what pam coach.
So enti mete no na say.
Yes.
But on say
I
like the
ye players ekitai.
Yes.
Star players ya na san be ball qualifiers ya ye hye num ni de ekita we yo.
Ebia so na Nigeria sokuta. In fact, what Nigeria for?
On the
I know the right time will come there.
Ye nua ne omo.
Share Ghana team no very well. Me maka bibia say abrabo no team bia obo empire you need luck.
Okay.
Me say apart from nkwatenten the most important thing that we are saying obi say obo empire ma luck. Favor. That word favor. We nkwa ahone ne nkwa free wa we hear favor. Favor na ma obi bia. Me ni say Benjamin Asare better than any of the goalkeepers ever.
Oh, when you favor ne lack and so juma.
Favor one so. And
on the
pole thank you.
Bongo.
Thank you. And see no kwano enough justification so obey to my dad. We've seen great goalkeepers. Our mother, our because we onyade. You remember Victor Valdes?
Yeah.
Victor Valdes, Barcelona for prime. Obiabaka said he was the weakest
link.
But he was the one winning for them. He was the one winning for them. Team BR, you see Victor Valdes also made mistake, but they will win the Champions League, they will win the treble. It was always Victor Valdes.
And mistake
it's normal. Yeah. The best players making mistakes. Ronaldo, the Messi, the Johan Cruyff, Obia a mistake. And you know, me, I don't think say baby I do no argument. Na osi ohia Obia or baby. Advice and I say or be complimenting the technical team.
What's no chair now better
than Obiaba.
Ni papa no so hwe on ni mfia it say obi ne ba.
Enti yen hwe enne. Say ye bonyambo e chena game ni wie. In the next 2-3 weeks and 1 month no. On be review qualification process ni na no. The pros, the cons, and no ma wo mu nyina na aka say okay. Baby ayedu ne de. Work up ya yekoi. Ye gidi say ye nya we a obetuma boa. Ye ka wansam so no. Say ye kwa piki obi a eye coach no na ebe agree
recommend.
Obesan recommend no recommend kra na. Or nso ka negotiation no because of friction. Enkofa friction bi ama. Say e bia me say me hia o ma ba beboa me. Ana me hia kokuma na ba beboa me. Me nka say me hia flipotuo. Ni akwakofa gunshot man de na ba. Friction ebia
Cecilia chef or technical advisor. Yes, you no me head coach no to Adom. I understand.
No, it can't work like that.
Anya juma.
Chef no na sade no me has nkwa na me hu sade no bio. Say me ma coach ayakofa na ya sign contract.
But why fix what is not broken?
Yes. I don't know born na ye born. Otu Adom no nchire bibia set team ne nye. Yes, you draw against Chad. Ye ba be kasa ho ha ye hu dede. But Central African Republic on resource.
I shall 5.
But I say, on a Tuado and I'll say a Kwakwasa and Haji can the game itself so a done deal because for now as a Ghana you need an abasro. They are qualified against Comoros expectation. Kogi Nkakram. Or tonight they are 2 party.
Yeah. And
party in the park.
And also they're very dangerous, you know. I think
oh, so. Bibi to make try home.
Bibi to make try home.
Oh, Bibi anyway to make try home.
Football Bibi to me see.
Oh, what trade?
As in qualification.
As Ghana is qualified.
Yes. Okay. And Abema party no nyade.
Comoros bit ma be share.
Oh, bit ma share.
Oh, what train just so mete park or Cameroon no mo tia it. Only can lead here be 2 kra. No boy 3-2. And they call also World Cup qualifiers your boy 1 from 2002 ABC 2025 there your masters nyom.
Enti omanya otesa no woni ne ba boy so you very careful.
A party in the park in bit
yeah o metuma say party no. When I say what qualify and when him say ye ni Comoros game no kra no e betuma determine the fate of Otuado. And I win.
Oh yeah.
Everything. Because already there is that misreaction. And I miss feeling say
sometimes inconsistent.
Thank you. I say onyade, I saw yade o ko wini ba kwa no enyo no place no who say ye na ye need consensus. I say coach ni good. I say we all don't agree
because in Kanea yeah boy last game abeji we need not to be talking about Otuado.
Yes. It's because of your perception.
No, it's because the minister chose a wrong time to talk about Otuado.
Really?
He chose the wrong time.
And it was a question I beside minister.
He should be diplomatic.
And think minister and say, you beside of toward the future.
Was it not the same minister? Was it not the same minister? I think one of qualifies being the Ebisa and the budget as it's not the right time.
Thank you.
Was it not the same minister?
The same minister so the budget by I must say the right time.
Maybe the budget came later.
Me, I don't agree. Say you better discuss coaching at this time. But Nyambo Echena say you win the game now. You better start this our coaching.
Are we going to win?
We are going to win.
Yes.
We should win.
Yes.
We must win.
Yes.
And we will win.
Until no, I don't know. Obi and Obi to my best.
No, when I say we shouldn't underrate them. Comoros for no. Ayo Maya Omoya a boogie side of the Amaya. So I'm about to share your home. Oh. Psychologically, a bit take a long time.
They bit my
son and Sabbath.
So I'm sad to say what happened there.
Almost soon back to your and we shouldn't let that happen.
But over now, you set up now, you ball against Central African Republic now. Yeah. Ghana for still like I say, you are more against a strong side. It was a boogie side.
Which is true. But we've played against
but also it's true.
Which is true. But you are born against lower size or more chain or more crying to manage. Niger me share Ukruma. Niger share first go my yet can go to adu kro who partner so. Just say Niger G ya no utmu se pressure. Masa ne kala nyina for. In fifre te kwabrane wo park no so no.
He was under intense pressure.
I'm telling you.
Admit it.
Yes. You call you to Manchester Chad no. You can say a lower opponent. You can say to Manchester Chad. Nti yes. Tournament na ye kono. Enye Chad money Central African Republic ni Comoros mo level ni ye kwa koshia. But beating them no now make a statement we no send a signal and so the bigger opponent. Okay. I always think you qualify for this AFCON.
Okay. It will be a great
I'm telling you, you qualify for AFCON we are. And can you benya your friend say an idea of the entire squad.
A better preparatory.
Yes. And aside that, you bet to now aka say obi a 15 players we mu there.
Omo ye.
Ombeko World Cup no. Say injuries and set in na Ombeko World Cup no. What did the
American say? I think rationally the technical team no.
But yeah, definitely say. The anti-American say wo hwe recent call-ups here. Lots of them in court tournament that. And sir, players your moon court tournament today. You be call World Cup. Say injuries here. Make too much be 6, 7 or maybe 10 players be a your moon court tournament die. Maybe or make many opportunity yako.
Maybe I qualify of course one come on qualify World Cup. Nti mo fan sa.
There be qualify.
Mami tie power.
Mama qualify for World Cup. Maybe I be ko AFCON.
Say come ni mmere to say dem money be.
Nigeria ko.
Come on be to say dem money be.
Nigeria ko AFCON e ko World Cup.
And Nigeria qualify for AFCON. Say World Cup you wan ko.
To be do Abuja ma so generator ni ade share your World Cup.
Yeah, read the game itself. Haji di na no si mami tie o.
But I think say Haji aka ni ye complacency in fi akwam. Let's not get overly complacent. So we have qualified already, you know. We know idea be boy rest assured say be win. Especially when it's a side that how in the past. And Uti and Koma surrounded the Black Star players even before that car gamer. You complacency for your makwam. And inshallah too people have not noticed. But after Chad game, Otoado can say they would have to restrict opponents now. Some be shots at our goal. And after those games, I mean, some observe here.
There's a restriction.
Technically, opponents in your prime more and shoot at goal.
Okay.
And you know, it tells you say, and I can say, a Juma no more, you know, it's gradual, and so far it is working. Yansha Comoros. Baby girls beba me dey board dey me kwa me ye adwuma no baby girls so here cause ala tuma me kan wie
na wo kase makasa wona amagana fo ni wi ase nya hu se wo kase me be kasa
baby girls ba stadium a emema so ba ena no so na ma stadium ye ma nti nyame boa na ewini a ye twi soloku na obi ani beji ala to
Kwaku Asari V Power no uguso ehwe live ewo Adom TV we sports arena memre day ye de brew free samre ye no atenase no ndumpa mu no promote a na ye be sorry se no to say segment no edoso you be call boardroom you be san che osika but the yanko na yenhwe last minute amaya if he say on betimi anya late qualification yenhwe Nigeria group no group C Nigeria, 2 minutes yen nkomo kakra wo Nigeria chances can Nigeria qualify na Nigeria timi an qualify so I think this is the second time ni nyina nso esia Ghana ye ko stop omo otoado kuro ya obeka ya kata ya momanko bi e wo Nigeria Afenajan no and this time around the last game now obo you know ni Benin so na ebo Benin lead group no with 17 points and yeah we had the chances mama starting free head you 3 minutes each na yemra yedi muntem
Nigeria will not qualify for this World Cup and they know they won't qualify for the World Cup.
Okay. Yeah, pon show na.
Obehel.
Watch.
Osi obehel we do the yanko.
Watch ana kan.
Mr. Haji,
ye be pa for
Haji. Osi obehel. My deal. Yentil.
Yeah, pon show na me show.
Wa manhwe man.
Nigeria for no omo di e ba bottom back qualify.
You know,
Yenu ani omo. Omo sem dem ya pa.
Yes, Nigeria for problem no. I think a poor management of the national team.
NFF no.
Yes, Nigeria was Genatura. He did very well for them. I feel utie okochamu on various platforms. I must say, and more squad no, and a coach in a ball mu, and with different positions, and I will use squad in the year. Omu ye did no musake man. Once we see omu cry so for a breach of contract, say $1 million be so much adema omu. Omu kofa Augustine Ogwavon the nearby. Ogwavon the omu ko AFCON. I think he played one of the best games. I was at tournament. Unfortunately, yes, omu nchimanje. But he was doing well. No musake no kofa Joseph Pesero the nearby. Joseph Pesero. Pesero na di omu ko AFCON di omu ko finals on this.
Yeah.
What happened? Yes, I cannot. Near Kwakwa for we. Since I did not
define the judge by.
And about 5 managers normal appointee.
Yeah.
Tournament to qualification what the 4 managers now. How?
With all the quality players in Nigeria.
Last season, Victor Osimhen 35 goals in a share across Europe. The top scoring striker from Africa, named Victor Osimhen. Deserves and also share I think 28 goals or 30 goals. Ademola Lookman scored more than 20 goals last season. And the players are more team. Come to their midfield. Even look at their defense. Well, I am more trust the come more. So Ajayi all these guys. The cohesion of what team no any commitment to cry so many bono. Who be some Nigerians now they will tell you. When you say a lot of them cry say apart from Victor Osimhen, play a BNU are committed to a national team.
Wow.
A few of them cried the trust account. Say we those 2 guys are or more no or more committed. We know the problems are surrounding Ademola Lookman. They move now into me and go through. I say they believe psychologically or problems in but yes, apart from all this, the squad depth in Nigeria for no and you so find himself. You know the certain. They not run no more pamo now. Almost say he's past his prime.
Only a Benin coach.
On and do club Benin.
Nigeria to miss this World Cup again.
And Gerard no, I'm telling you, Benin will not lose that game. You
really?
Yes.
Oh, they'll be on.
No, group no. Why are they likely to qualify? Because South Africans will go home against Rwanda. South Africa shall 18
Now South Africa, do you know how many games are go home? I don't know when Zimbabwe polo kwani no more.
But South Africa, you are 2 points away. Now walk away.
Obo fear men kase away crowd polo kwani.
Meba when you draw. Now ko say game we are winning. I qualify. That's South Africa.
Oba qualify depend Benin. Until men kase we win oba qualify.
South Africa should have won that Zimbabwe game.
Be unim omo bobe 8 games ko ku e wo fi.
Say points now.
Because Zimbabwe will
and American.
Lesotho mu
Benin has 17 points. South Africa has 14 points. 15 points. And Nigeria has 14 points. South Africa na Kotinefie akobo Rwanda. Nigeria no so Kotinefie no abo Benin now will lead.
And Benin will beat Nigeria.
Oh, are they?
Benin will not lose that game. Their worst would be a draw.
So share or Kotinefie share Nigeria 2-1 in Tiana.
Don't worry. They will not lose that game.
And Nigeria for Zulu so come here that perform.
Benin.
So Benin shine in the first leg too.
Benin, Seminim, and I make
on
say
a
Benin
neutral
no.
ground.
Oh, Nigeria. Already there are issues. When him say this, yeah, Pamuako, Kurum, Nigeria must go. Of course, was South Africa, no.
Okay.
Those xenophobic issues.
My friend now must go. Ntino must go. Now I call. When him say recently, they tried similar thing with Zimbabweans. So mo pese almost call. There were people in the hospital. So before the game, not tension and kasa ho. And you played at home. Messi wabo Lesotho, home and away na ofie. Wabo Zimbabwe, home and away na ofie. Ah, I didn't be na open.
Into Nigeria they are out. Into Benin, South Africa.
Nigeria for no maybe so I'm say. Almost share we ya. Benin. Na South Africa we near South Africa beko.
Beko, yeah.
Oh no, what the chance Nigeria's chance they are very slim.
But per the criteria and I say in society kakra be mo almost consider say group Eritrea group now.
Or withdraw
you know.
You know last bottom place teams now money top best for na boni nyina no.
Yeah, deduction of points beba.
But it is a deduct off.
No, but upon all the deductions in Nigeria points no be nyano kra no.
I've not seen any.
But I think say no. Oh, there is
release
from CAF.
Yeah, release from CAF. I think say production wa.
Yeah, on
so that is it. But you see, me nim into a CAF ye niema honya at this stage. But Nigeria situation is difficult.
Eritrea for no allegations ban say national teams no mo ko baby na players no dwane. Omo to be there 22 players and 23 omo be na aka 8.
So come too much.
Ha omo ko baby na say players ni na just wo hwehwe omo kra.
Dia fa omo kra na o.
Ha and financially
they are not there.
And upon all the deductions, you know. M1 and Nigeria to mean fight
the thing is I think according to CAF, they'll have clarity on October 14 on the issue. But regardless, you know,
October 14 is just Tuesday.
Yes. After
regardless, no.
Nigeria have shot themselves in the foot. Almost 30. After first 4 games, now Nigeria had 4 points.
Yeah. Problem no how you started.
I was for about 11:06. Adom TV. So, me say Uguso ehwe ya uko YouTube nso a Uguso monitor ama bibia akoso eko 11:10 ano no 11:10 ano but we ya chere don e bo ha idi a na say baby e adu eno no but per producers no 11:10 on the dot enti Uguso a esomo yenko na yenhwe abibremu a ye ba Ghana Kumasi Asante Kotoko na nka omo hwe animu a se betimi abo work e wo babanyara but still that's how rejected Kumasi Sports Stadium babanyara omo ntimi ensi aka na wo nti on the 19th against work Kotoko besa board the Accra Sports Stadium OT news no say na osifa no because the Kotoko bo Kumasi a I think the nanka advantage ni wosoro e de Kotoko
ala to sometimes near dada ya too much
ta
also Ghana ha ye wo no the only conditionally approved venue I ever Accra Sports Stadium.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for now,
you were Tamale.
You were Esipon.
You were Esipon.
Yeah.
You were Baba Yara.
Yeah, you were Accra Sports Stadium.
Accra Sports Stadium. Initially, na ye Baba Yara. But I do baby na calf shall my bread.
Say you sue ya.
Na calf shall. My free hands ne say nye the right thing.
You
go to 2 components of Baba Yara at the Accra to have the World Cup qualifiers played at Accra or continue at Accra. I don't mean ni na Kotoko for convinced say they will have that switch of venue within that short period. And I even think say technically before you submit another venue, it takes time. So the focus shouldn't have been that from day one. And the focus, as I say, yembo prelims no our Accra. When we make the group stage, we start thinking about the Baba Yara. Because initially, almost started qualifying preliminary stages. No, Baba Yara was considered. Almost approval.
Yeah.
So I don't know be excitement say bebo work is a powerhouse.
So munya ho anke bebo
Beboa.
Because nka supporters no be call India numbers as compared to so bebo the Accra Sports Stadium.
Nothing.
Ana oni menya.
Bibian stop supporters.
Kwaku ni menya adwen. Se Kotoko bo Kumasi a. Supporters e be fa ka fi Kumasi and around that bank cry no. E different from so bebo Kumasi.
Hitherto Kotoko bo has our Tamale crowd, the stadium will be packed.
Yeah, respecting Kotoko decision say obo the matches will buy.
Meba. Hitherto no Kotoko our Tamale, the place will be packed. Waba crowd be a lot of games. Only has a boy a packed stadium. Their game against Kara. Mepamucho Dean, what are to coin? Accra to Kumasi, what is the distance?
When the crowd road in Indian, I think
and you see,
Kweku Kotoko born the home matches with Kumasi. It is all Africa.
There is no guarantee. Tell me the last time Kotoko bought Baba Yara when you had 20,000 fans at the venue. Was it not this country 2 seasons, 3 seasons ago? The media houses in Kumasi, Insura, one of the leading media houses, a just survey as to why people were not going to this. It is not about Baba Yara.
Sir.
I am kind of cranial. It's not about Baba Yara.
Mate.
Oh, Baba Yara, Omoni Pando out of Lions, Omobo Baba Yara, Stadium Yama.
It
is just an excuse.
They should focus
on the game. And no here, at least you see Porcupine Tertiary. At least you see devoted supporters. Pole, may you so rest in perfect peace. May you so rest in perfect peace again. May you so rest in perfect peace. You see, we will see devoted supporters come in their numbers. If you fans bar as a club, start mobilizing your fan base. Put things right. You can go and liaise. Problem
the rejection of Baba.
We only want to make it look like say, NSA. Well, I have my qualms with NSA.
But so you were heading towards another part.
I have my qualms with NSA. But from day one, Baba Yara was out of contention for any game.
Thank you very much for your submission, Kweku SRV Power Haji.
Yeah, the mechanic
take on that.
The mechanic said, "Sa Baba Yara issue no. We all knew say Baba Yara definitely nanya di omba approve at the amount Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Anya me na me kan wasem. Bringing me to this argument say those days you know, your bobo Kumasi a football is in Kumasi. Black Stars is in Kumasi. And I've always said it's not true.
Sir.
It's because it's Black Stars.
It's Black Stars.
We play in Accra, you saw the numbers. Tomorrow you will play, you will see the numbers. We've played in Cape Coast before, so many qualifiers, you've seen the numbers. We've taken Black Stars to Tamale, you've seen the numbers. Black
because
Stars.
It's the national team.
It's Black Stars.
The senior national team.
Kudus now what no. What show Kudus we are? Kudus who no 2020. 5 EBO. On my last game no more bono. Obe show Kudus bioma. Now what kind ABA somewhere March 2026 qualifies na barbecue Kudus. Enti se opportunity no eba na ye kan ho asema. You always want to go and experience it. Tell mashe party, mashe Kudus, mashe way.
Black Stars, the baby girls near attraction. Man.
Thank you.
No, the one no.
Oh, Alatu no credit of can why you
choose you. No, that was so.
But you so, baby. Me finding children.
To our man now can. What you so? Sir, and your nyam be kind.
We nyam man.
What you want now? Still lad, another to see baby girls.
Oh, Alatu some more.
Me in every break.
Okay. To us
Actually, the various stadiums are all Krumhanoma. We know say Cape Coast into Minusu. Cape Coast na one of the venues are nanke the pride here.
And it was built for development of youth.
Yes.
So let's focus on Baba Yara. Baba Yara and Kotoko.
Baba Yara, even if Kotoko ebo they know say a bad thing say these days Obenya numbers in my stadium now full full to the brim.
So they should forget about Baba Yara. Concentrate on the game.
One game one. When the opponent ebo na ma ho nden no aya pa and home advantage count wo. Obro so a. Anedua na nkwa nkwobo we wi aketekete wo do mama wan kwhom. Edua na when they were playing that Champions League, we are getting it on board game to be 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock.
That an am ye Pierre.
Yanshamu. First time no more
Nearly
gummy. And when you minim nipa or yes, our research now or catch it.
Once the North Africans I need your drinks I me say but omo no
the whole world on Maya Nsuo River Lake be any ho Saudi Arabia. Omo mo come can I be
Arab for there for.
We are to me about 39 40 degrees Celsius. And to Arab from that enclave na na de ba Maghrebian area no eba ni Egypt, eba ni Sudan, eba no Libya, Morocco, those areas. Omo 36, about 37. Now Kroma abokra watamale boga abokra 34, 35. 35 I don't remember what I said 35. Omo 37, 36. Now the number Kroma I was in the color near Cocontino. Over born 2 o'clock. Opa 1. Obeshawa. So one no ebenya. Me no ebenya. I say when you be back home. Na me no ho ndeni ye pa. So wo da opa bra you feel ho. And no because me man no on be budget.
Kotoko should focus.
Rejection no, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
They should concentrate on the game.
Yeah. Ugu so live on Adom TV so yeah that's so anything konja so then is someone ye ahote de no alatula Haji Din ene kwaku asarvi power yenua Alfred e de yebeko na yakohwe sika ho nsensem ought bia sika tokrom ye kwae de bema enche yebeko boardroom but the Ghana Premier League you know and so started Nra Dreams FC against Mediema. 9 minutes Mediema this season I think they are doing very very well. Tanko and then the boys you know enya the 3.21 in favor of Dreams FC and Nations any Kumasi Asante Kotoko and so Ejina Akono Vision so Ejina Akono ni nano yebedi hu nkomo but it's all about the Black Stars of Ghana. Ochina nonson yene Comoros na de epim so you know a party in the park said the abajafo ball be a born Ghana jesi no but me dey ma memfast that emma a paro a dress hap palo dress hap e wo tudu nra minya nti yese meba show na me obi ma me number na place call me place call na paro o say alatu mahu said o stage and city enti me delivery there about 1 minute na moto there aba nti palo nkasa nti ma me entia palo Pablo me bona baso jesi no ba bia benya bia no wo kwa palo be ma jesi
man for me dia mrem
o de obi ade be say Alfred buy one fa bia ma
okay
ti wodi can report wa ma
me jesi we nya beto me
palo dress hub wo tudu Jesus ni nyina akwa won sabe kan de we supporters de no nti aka players ni de no de be brem asem kura
obesort
obi a yan kotokoni nations meeting bia wa brankese no as a time bia nations e on top de kotokoni anya ni e draw e wo e abrankese quick on kotokoni nations game na kwakum faka crank Haji Din faka crank on onko boardroom mi
nations back Premier League Kotoko share no.
Yeah.
Enti no me kai omo very first game omo botutu bi.
Yeah, omo botutu.
Ye tutu nkonya. Na Dr. Kwame Chase. Oh, me am Nkrofo ne Kotoko. Yes, ya set president wo krom hapa.
Enti kabia
me
mafa. Masum. So Kotoko.
Nations almost started.
Okay.
And me nyan nti ese kasi mingo ho keka
sir because now no say the course we now supporters any
form na impressive after Gauka top 4 tournament
but nations players do say no more ton after they just end the season because season no more bad they just end the season was
Abdul Karim Koye I think the last season they really almost season kakra is how issue ne see with Maseke no
yeah
but Abdul Karim Baba has, I think, players to be caught. Farouk has a Hawaii United striker. You also joining, but I mean, maybe it's a slow start to the season. But Alatu, if I'm being very frank, Kotoko have a better form going to this game than Nations FC. And I don't know, say, me names are bet Amwa will be available there.
I bet Amwa available.
Almost resting for the WAC game.
Oh no, injury.
Sir Oprah, but reporter me kind say it wasn't as feared as who senior no more no. and referee know this game no anyade. Their players you have to protect them. Omona Cecilia no Albert Amwa is one of the players in tier. Fans get excited to watch the Premier League. And also with the sort of TV broadcast, radio commentary, and even advertising hoarding, some of the it's like aesthetics now improve. But you should protect some of these players. Unfortunately, if it's not playing, it's a big blow for Kotoko. But Minjin, this Karim Zito will lose that game. A big test, and Kotoko's worst should be a draw. Now, Latu, Pachoma, Mr. Manamenka, same way. Your league, you know, up to match day 5, the production house almost see almost my
and the production.
Very impressive. I think so almost bomb home. But the back will have me.
I don't know how.
So do Kaneshi first like that. Almost plow that stretch. Kaneshi to Kaswano. Democracy Cup, your boy, on my billboard BSC ho to thank Ghanaians. Almost the Ghana for us. The Premier League, Ghana Premier League, alatu publicity, no promotion of the league, and was firm. And I'll say this and say it again. There isn't a single billboard. Alatu, I stand to be corrected. There isn't a single billboard promoted the Ghana Premier League.
So publicity they say they can't say and you be call radio.
And you radio Alatu, if you want people to patronize a product, first show money, put it in their eyes. There's nothing about
now yet 1 million to ho. Bet power say publicity and no cry and yet said the NT scan to ho.
So Alatu,
yes.
Sasem Nehame.
Okay.
And you're unfortunate. Regions are teams you way. Let's do a little exercise.
Yeah.
Yenim teams BFE Western North the other Diana for way.
Bono.
Thank you. Me pamucho mutu tu kwa nkoho. Mo hu bi promoted the Ghana Premier.
There be anywhere cause.
Accra ha mo hu
be anywhere cause.
Hawaii United omo Hawaii on the Eastern Corridor Road. One will be oh, so how are we promoting them?
Kwaku, me say they take 1 million to work cry who publicity.
They should go back to it.
Me that say Haji quick but answer now beba no Nana see the deputy head of sports me dem say o monitor show no live oh baby I will be but Monsha no so me say nsroma nanka say audition takrade de no e baso original date na ye share ye no Muina moya wesen campaign for bananka nsroma audition takrade de no abaso but dem paying for echima ba ko ni mienu bi nti enya de takrade audition no e betimi abaso enti said ye de nsroma ebremo de bia no nsroma ne ye hyiren ekoye nim ye hyiren wo ba bia takrade for munya abotwe paying for chima ye ba ko ni mienu bi na ankoso antimi ama audition no amaso enti ye be hye da ashe da property ye be fix data takrade nsroma audition no ebetimi abaso enti momfache bia na nka malezi mi matwen mo hwe animu senka nsroma audition no takrade de ne bebaso na nka matimi aba ama bibia akoso but momfache minim se date bia mpanfo be hye for takrade audition no on nsroma no ye de beto anim ewo Adom TV so Adom TV ye wazi a oye Haji quick on Kotoko Nations FC game no na boardroom.
Yeah, so Nations FC, yeah, this season omo player we just so na me hu so ye key or free ho ye Berima Ban. They are joining baby any go star. On a free ho.
So face out our team
Ko Gripman, Razak Simpson, Omuina Razak Simpson. Yeah. Ko Gripman so then they brought in one guy I think from Legon Cities, Aaron, something Aaron. And also for Legon Cities, he's a centre back. Last season, he was with Legon Cities. And also I joined him. So, team Nankasa, then their coach, one of the experienced coaches I were in the country. Makase, or one of the few coaches are the human away on the home fast war. Yeah. Because Juma will become United. At the point, he became United for about 3-4 seasons. Bechem United no me very consistent. Since Okoye, you see say Bechem United so struggle.
Yeah.
Last season they finished I think 11th or 10th.
10th.
Yeah.
Last 2 seasons they finished 10th. And for the back-to-back season, Bechem United 10-10.
The team crash this season on winning match be.
On winning first leg.
Is it Osan Kodomansu
or Obebo draw ofie.
Kolusu Okpando.
Pando and we san abebo draw biom e ofie e na fe.
To has.
Osan so e travel nti.
Osan ko aduana.
Okodoma.
Bono Derby, right?
Yeah, Bono Derby.
And almost be one show we likely so made the second team on be pamo coach.
Bechem United.
Yes.
Okay.
So
a new coach, a new coach.
Yes, but you know better.
Share Kwaku dance one.
Yes. But you know better. So no fee. Team here if Eastern region no. Omo we omo relegation no.
Kotoku Royals.
Kotoku Royals.
Okay.
Kotoku Royals na no fee into free on man less than a month.
No ko Bechem.
No be sign it ma Bechem. And in your so emfa ma Bechem United for Nations FC minimum the entire last season team a edu ba bi no mo ba be win league. Na fe all of a sudden na momentum ni bibia drop esa.
That was a Basaka issue.
No, not a Basaka issue. I say o carry on.
Yes,
they were
because season
they weren't professional.
Season yes, started fresh season now got a Basaka issue. That's what she would
affected last season almost started year.
Yeah.
At a point they were in contention to win the
yeah, maybe I can't bear last 3-4 games.
It was that Basaka issue.
Na
handle issue ni.
And this season a fresh season that we did the I think that game can end in a draw.
But I say Haji Dean no you call boardroom. You call boardroom na yakohwe Black Stars players performance uguso live ewo Adom TV so dwumadi no promoter na de ebeko na wi live on your screen no Ghana Premier League fixtures no nra Dreams FC Mediema and then 90 minutes no Mr. Mediema mienu Dreams team baako Nations Kotoko 3 p.m. and Shannon so emame Vision FC so ejina akono but aduana for the ade bi aba o se tuama unua emra atapoku initiative we asa na odin o wa broche kura ye wo momo lie utimi send this scan to so na ya to ticket na ya to ticket na ya the schools and the one intimi enya access to the stadium no na the amom
of course say e be a less privileged na
yeah
e be nso betimi afford there a great initiative
tuama
and you see Alatu say you purchase tickets now directly no clubs ni benefit a lot.
Okay.
To unya full house at least quota now so be nyade around the club no in a way na boa empty stadiums there is not helping.
Okay.
It's a great initiative.
Yeah, me bought my basso because I don't see a nice but Haji why a crowd there me toama no wasum e wo ho na wa me who Black Stars players performance so far said you know my echo club level there the ombo last weekend we the back camp there make us say akwa bi ne kan total nente ne jinem papa by the zabila ba no but yanko Haji
ya crowd mo gaza o ye be game ni kitu abi ni ewrem in the game no na ye dia frafra so and say nyambo e china ye were very crucial game and ye na ye hwe animu say Ghana betumi win this game no and not because ye win and be qualify maybe I believe 100% ye call Mexico nti I'm one of the few people I may believe say your group no Mexico ni ebe o nti I'm on for US alcohol so US Mexico Canada definitely Ghana will be there and I'm very happy for Otuado ope coach ba kwa pressure ban so pa is this man Otuado Mekai young qualify for AFCON papa we ni post match abra ni Niger ye lose sa game no ha no it became the talk of town obia kan wasem say Otuado questions say yekobisa no ye attacking the personality ye way but at the end of the day mejidi say no so ejinja no na mande Otuado edi aba bedu baby ayedu and ye ne game aye boy no baka say bia Central African Republic aye mino eba na African football but oh hwe rating players no any of performance I think we did very well.
Okay.
Oh dear share and this is the lineup mejidi say one of the best lineup yenya since Otuado be for adwuma no because me sha na say obia ball e bia obeka say roller otumi ball ni ye obia roller o boy no nipa ni ye very confident boy And going forward, your best partnership with defense so Jiku and Salisu. I don't know, but I think this will probably be our best. Now me check the last time at Ghana, your 2 center backs go game is more than 15-20 years. A particular game, you have 2 center backs or more share. And next a game a game any by. Now if you look at the league and I say table say see na ye press Ghana be qualify. We are 22. And qualification there. Like I said, irrespective of side results, we Ghana and Comoros, we will still qualify because Comoros have 15 points. Comoros bet to share, which we want to avoid. Game where you can say a bragging right, but the positives are in before say you real Comoros game. I think say your game back why your boy will chrome your boy in Nigeria, and we talked about set pieces. Obiano follow Obiano, or can say you can set pieces where I say
no, you utilize it.
Thank you.
Says they say you see a coach or chair. Oh, Black Stars.
And actually, because when you throw in
because now you Henry Asante Kasa and say the coach aba.
Check where you throw in where a typical Stoke City. Obi no Stoke City under Tony Pulis
Worry the lap.
Thank you. Into a typical Stoke City. And you want say a branch of friends are in charge of the throw-ins. Because of all EPL. And if what has our move we are Bibia today, baby or cocoa to ball, it nearly resulted in a goal. And association football and the ball na airborne. Pre na the question no e few. E san man keten set pieces in san no and a dear man for winning games. And I was happy say me who say at least throwing in na so for no. In kakran ye dey improve.
First near to nekeke on.
Near to nekeke. Say I say throw it in your kojina no be a look at another one, she corner kicker your boy. Sa way no. First nanka ye bebo ni boom. Onum say you bought so many corner kicks about 3 or 4 of them ananka say dey shegu.
Yeah.
Now obvious say e the left side Kudus and Fatal. And e the right side Jordan. When I result in the first goal. Ademaye. Now, we share another one. Shall we? Another goal ni from another set piece, which was a corner kick. Where the Ejuku share no. When you are playing with the elite national teams, a basic way muna no mode share. In the 2018 World Cup, set pieces in Kwan at the 45% of the goals and a buy. England goals almost share no. And 75% in if set pieces. And in there say oh tournament, that's a way to take advantage of set pieces. And not a man for the best show. And you may say some key one bipa. I remember say ne it was a chance nanka me expect to say yes share ya. A bed Danny nyoma bebre or midfield or Eddie Amaye. Now look at this one. Yes share I am Messi. Share this chance. 1, 2, 3, 4 players. Yen to me and share. We are resulting in a corner kick. Now, sa corner kick we buy no. Share kwanya Messi sa corner kick we. Look at this. No, I know nanka me pe. Na me pe. The other one, you will see say this guy, what's his name? Kwesisibu. He had a perfect opportunity and boy we are wabe. When you say it's your transfer market and the value above 1.5 million euros. No, I dropped him at the point it was around 3 million euros.
But in the performance,
it is one of the few players I may expect to say that tournament where you be 2024 26 World Cup no. A bet Danny Newman the man he had a perfect opportunity to score a goal.
Because all my Black Stars never know about Black Stars.
The last 3 years now at the Abba.
Oh, okay.
Bayaba be do 1 million euros. Say I call 1.5 million euros.
Okay, near Guso
Shutu Kakra. And the contract be ended 2026. And in the last season, no boy.
Already Spanish class will be money.
Because of national team.
But a very fine player.
So we share any chance no Messi na. I know they have no. Because that chance no say o share ya. Look at the chance. Here. And this is from another set piece. Anameboa.
Yeah.
Gradually, no set piece, no ye improve me gidi say your best player e wo qualification we mu nyina no is Jordan Ayew.
Yes the coach about Gregory on the year Juma
on the set piece no
on the set piece no
your best player qualification we nyina no Africa the best player qualification we nyina is Jordan Ayew.
I'll tip Salah ahead of him.
Arguable.
They're the best player.
His numbers 7 goals 7 assists.
Okay.
In terms of goal contributions there.
Yeah, but so already start.
And I mean, I have forwards and Kasa there. Menji Bibi and apart from goals in assist. Me forward there. Men person will be a cabo for be a me and now pressing or tackling.
Go
now. Go. And the numbers, 7 goals 7 assists. Only say about 3 of the goals I share or game no and go through him. Look at this one. Jordan. Jordan, a resulting in a goal. And I say coach, so gradually we who kind of first one, Obenya the best out of our bench friend Jordan Ayew.
The build up be go straight to the play.
Yes. And oba deep, no baba beje. Even there ono ankasa so share no, where the other man party share. The ono ankasa mpo share no, hwe bebi a ofi, obi anan ko dan hwe bebi a fi ofi.
Mpacho Magidion Mensah credit for another great cross.
Yeah, he did very well. Me buy a lateral and ho.
Omo born a chido.
But say say Jordan ho adwuma, ntia Jordan na na o say ani.
Me buy a lateral in adwuma. Enti we who kwan obefa so obe use Jordan obenya the best out of our branch friend Jordan Ayew. Say your games are ball tournament we mu nyina no. In the last 5 years, ope player ba ko so na so aye Shepan yes branch friend Sulemana. And he had his first goal.
Wasteful.
Very wasteful. Say ya na ye pese ye hu no. Obebo goals no na ma confidence aba. And the time you know so and yet bad. Oh, share goals Galoa in your game win. Now want to mean Chevy dia. That's a problem. Since we move back Atlanta, 6 games to share 2 goals, some 1 assist. I hear me yes about Atlanta time Gasperini in you. Cause Gasperini is one manager to me the best out of young players.
It's also a manager. It was also Ivan Juric that picked him.
Thank you.
And manager also Gidie won.
And yeah, one pass Atlanta I better perform because somebody Gasperini performance at the JJ Juric. Ebiana Juric no one last day.
Oh no, no they are no correct.
And me one pass coach no so better now. Na you to menya the best out of a branch your friend Kamadin Sulemana because season way there a year the man now nyambo e chena game. Sa Comoros so we mo. Say anka yen qualify for World Cup no kwa na ye sure mo anka be me de. I'm telling you.
So much na you just watch it.
World Cup ne say ka say qualification ni Comoros a mefa Comoros ni major qualification. Comoros for no atete yen.
Governance agrobio me say Cameroon yet park no so as agrobio na governance.
Esa na ho so che sa bete e esi trogo so no. Enyoma Comoros fo yi akere in recent years. Ya ni omo bo 0-0. Ya show mu 2-0. That was 2015 asemo.
Yeah.
2022 omo share 3-2. And omo be share 1-0. Enti
That
Comoros
that was the AFCON and the World Cup.
Yes, enti Comoros yi ye ni omo abo 4 games.
Omo tena ye ni je.
Omo share 2. Ya show omo 1 and ya pai back one. Enti na say the last time I share Comoros no na 2015. Enti na say eno no
10 years in you.
And you to me share Comoros. Almost share 21st November 2023.
I think it was under Kwesiapia. I stand to be corrected.
And almost share no. Yeah, show 2-0 yeah. Enti game ni game o mo ankasa nim say we have to win. Picture we me nyini say Ghana for dodo na person mo kai. They now ho popo cha.
Oh, Cameroon.
The picture no ni.
We I think about Douala.
Yeah, last 2 games so any omo hie nyina omo no mo share first goal.
Omo dey kwa I say aguro bi obehwe no wahye o.
And ubehu aguro no so ubehu ampa. You see videos say aguro so no mo dey share. And sa game we me just say the day I use so we feeder. We just needed a draw to qualify.
Sure.
And the Comoros so foi e share 3-2.
3-2.
The last time I knew omo share na omo share 1-0 no. Squad ni na me kire wade. Denis Odoy professor hey say we kai sa game we professor Jordan ni Nebra ni Semenyo ni o hwe team we a ye de ehia omo share 1-0 na when na obehu ni wom Gideon Mensah na meboa onante ha obabehu Semenyo wa ha onante ha obehu Jordan wa ha kwaku ama ente likely say one
da biye ye huntia na waboni din na kwaku ama wo de wonsa
ye Ina Williams wa ama kwaku ai wachi ono so be wachi ano so be ufu enti Ina Kiama enti we will have Gideon Mensah, we have Antoine Semenyo and we have Jordan enti sa players miensa we more scores to settle e de ma we mu nyina
and sa players miensa we so for now omo your pivot apa
omo so best start
and Antoine Semenyo missed the best chance of the game against Comoros.
Yes, you know boy, and you see it. One professor rating 3.2. And I'll show you something. Comoros for 4 boy and you boy nyina. The last 2 meetings Asia Comoros or Asaki your coaches. Comoros for Nepam your coaches last 2 nyina Comoros for.
Yeah. So on bepam de omi do be yo de obepam.
Comoros na papa we ni omo kokko boy no omo share 3-2 na e Comoros.
Yeah.
4 days later no omo sake no. We Cameroon na mokoye na mo share no.
No di fata. Ko na ni kwa say
ye ball game ni we 4 years later na mo sign Epamu Milovan Rahivat. And ye kokofa wo fa Chris de ne bae. Chris bae no ona 1-0 no mo share no. The day a Comoros share 1-0 e wo ho no. And na pressure ne ba say papa we won che. Ye call Afcon bae na no. And ye kokosa ke Chris Wooten. Enti meetings Asia Comoros the last 2 ni nyina no. Oma endi up so Musaki your coach. Na nya omo nko a oma retire players bi so mekere. Into on Comoros for no. One interesting thing na me hu om say minim say no omo nim say Richard Ofori e ye weak I don't know. Say your team ni nyo. They were just shooting from every angle. Long range. Ebi ni. And omo bo bebre ye ni Comoros for share ba ko ni we crowd dey deflect here.
To say our correct goalkeeper.
So, yeah, we hope so.
They need to be.
And the players no so menyi ni say kwaku goalkeeping in quantity no bebo long range. E bia we lose concentration a. Team no lose concentration obetume shoot from any angle.
Clearly, so the goal share was from the midfield.
Now you look at the goal Comoros for share. You already ho. Say ye jaya okwabrane. Man the ball ni na mu sa te say sabi o ye fit chad. Has a Ghana more border. Hwe di ni na mu 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 ene wo ho no. E the ball ni na mu sa e ba be share. Hwe so the ball na ba. Oh baby was starting ball no. Right full back ni dey wa yira kra na the ball na wura ma pa. No be ball ni.
Players Korea o.
Yes, players na.
Yeah, be dodo na ni team we. Baba Idris.
Say Black Star players. Say aka players the Baba Idris mu ne Salis mu na say mu ni team nim. Ye ni Comoros, ye last 2 games ani o ma bo nyina no. O ma retire players too. Comoros na ma papa we. Wensi ne dada mu biom.
Then it's other.
Comoros na ma and Adom. Ensi ne dada mu biom. E Comoros.
Je mo fa nipa 9. Coaches mienu players mienu.
Tinyambo e china.
O try number retire obi ana.
Obi a pressure beba no so. Pa e wo game nim. This young man. Kalibi Renchi. He is just 19.
But what come na kwesi to say? So try to bet na age na china game no so nti say Comoros for me apam 2 coaches there. Like you say bet ma ya pam ba kwa.
Yes, something na me catch you say.
The analysis na no why am na sisu no.
Thank you until game no enya say ya qualify keke o. Comoros for no say ye di wa great na. Me say oto Adom fa ye nko World Cup. Say ye di Comoros for no wa agro forget the qualification. Because on mine nkasa gidie no form. Comoros on be try so on be capitalize on your right flank no because the last 2 games ani omo boy na no obi wa be hwe sa game na wo hwe o Cameroon no omo use so right wo papa yesan so ekokko ball the other game no World Cup qualifiers wo fa Chris dey ekokko no omo share 1-0 no professor ho no mu use ye
okay
enti abranche we dwuma ye Kalibi Renchi senyo no na bebo I think we should also look at Alidu Seidu. Alidu Seidu, the amount for can start be since Oba Blaster you winning 1 game. Are you aware?
Yeah.
Are you aware?
Matete be
you winning 1 game per since Oba. 1 game. We are drawing or we are losing. but me pese they did that narrative no be argument ebia team nankasa na enye so you can't blame one player so no so na bebo right back game we so betuma a kire say obeka team no anasa onka.
I think for now Caleb is the favorite right back.
Yes, and he's young.
And originally he's not a right back.
Debbie Ongun Animasi.
Yeah. Originally a midfielder.
And he used to know I was New Zealand, and he used to know and he's played very well. Me, I'm expecting to see the same lineup I anyone a boy, your game I any Central African Republic boy no. And one year baby who.
But your breast semenyo AI version.
Semenyo ye ne Comoros boy no. Ono na nanke so o share the first goal even before answer Comoros e ba be share. And nanko share sa goal na ka dynamics of the game no. That's a sign. And nyambo a echina ono ne papa we mu ina no e wo point to prove.
Okay.
Either say Ghana for ye ni beje supporters ni beje. Ye besre, ye bebo say you qualify for the World Cup. And na say ye rebe ho. Ni na no. Eye nyambo echina Comoros game no. Forget the qualification. Forget you be a utado game we win here. We must minister ni nyam. Cause minister ne say o modern ball from Ghana first o modern ball from. So you are either winning tomorrow and I say kwakumu beba. Okay. No more baba pra. But I think Ghana will win. I'll go for 3-0 Ghana.
Yara say yenua Hajidin ana oterenka ewo boardroom no. The answer who the answer otie na wo hye so on the Black Stars players coaches ni bibia Comoros a ye hu omo nei no omama ya Pam Milovan ya Pam Chris Hilton omama Dennis Odoy ene and the Adom nyina no o kan Black Stars ya they are no more enti ye hwe ochina de ebesi ene ya mo hu e wo boardroom no yenua Alfred Aka e de ekọ Sika Tokrum 11:50 on Adom TV so yegu so eno etinkondwa so a yesomo na onso wo hwe ama arena etimi afa ne ntoma pa efranti Alfred aye crowd de a na ye kone akohwe sika ne obetimi ede ache Alfred
alatula
apom ye boko de
nyame na adom bia boko
oba no ho ye
nyame adom ne ho ye
wasese ho ye
obi a ho ye alatula
no yeso wasese o ya de wo de ye abeko de na wo
me de wo beko me de wo beko kenke boutique program pa o mo ye hey e was so many yes I show no was so many 26 October e just abeto na ase abeto na ase back to the base odru agomenya anymore abaywa sabis baby sabina o jineni mo kama mushroom wo chale ayi wo mkoto
wasini aduane de nti wo afui nti aduane de ni
alatula
okay
nti alatula endra last week Grofo first kegu on bottom 17 odds abo peche aye green enchakura beba e wo ye screen so kama na ala to ye last game no na e boxing game bi na ye Collins na ebo hey first round to poor na Collins that form na me ma me say hey Collins ni basically na be di agree Collins hwe ye na wo say game na wo so ya bo o say game na Collins so say abo and Collins mia nani e ma nyoma dane e ma boys efa 17 us de ba de egu omubotom e ma omudie fe inti ya nchakra e na abawo e screen so no ohun Sika Tokrum games e boy ohun nice game kama your first game near for Dortmund versus Leipzig you pick over 2.5 goals 2.5 bookings 3 or more cards e by your next game so na Arsenal versus West Ham you pick 2 up for Arsenal win here you for Manchester United make so fufu afi when the omo ni age this game omo bo mo homoden e Sunderland Porto in the next game so Inter Milan versus Cremonese ono so win here na mark green Chelsea Liverpool yan high and one kofa win bia ya see game we dan ntwa bebem eni brebebem and also 3 yellow card by man boy Real Madrid versus Villarreal and also Real Madrid Mbappe ni nkrofo egbo adwuma ne man Lazio versus Torino sa game when 6 goals na epiemu and also card no so edos ye pa over 3.5 card ye bo we na card na 7 inti and also 5 game where Collins Nathaniel One Laurent na Cristobal and komo ya atete yen ba nyame adom no ewurade Yesu Collins no ho poto alatu week we so ye sign the biom eba week when games ni week win games na enu ni esan so ye 17 odd we last week we had 100 Ghana unya be 1008 bi e de ba de to ho this week game no so ni your first game no Norway versus Israel.
And the idea in games, the World Cup qualifiers.
World Cup qualifiers,
because last weekend, was
Lake.
Yes.
World Cup qualifiers.
Okay.
When you Europe for the before the any fan count because they do be any penny abre. One shower, so I say. Inti your first game, Norway versus Israel. Your chair Israel won in your core Norway home win. Where your friend handicap 1 for Israel, Norway win. I see any say. Yen share game na se yakra Israel di kan ahye one de da wo ticket no so nti ye bo game no na se Israel ehye go bia ye de ba be kan Israel de no ho nti o hye one a ye de ba be kan ba be 2 nti sisi a Norway be de ka 2-0 nti Norway so game we say boy say Norway hye na bia 2-0 3-1 4-1 your next game so the same thing handicap 1 away win which is Bulgaria Turkey the same thing Portugal Ireland Spain, Georgia, the 2 goals for Georgia. Hungary, Armenia, 2 up for Austria versus Luxembourg. Booking code ne das here no. And any a bet will be a whole intimation share. Code ne B for boy, W for wa, 18442 A for hammer and a 5. And a booking code. Me see so intentema BW 18442 A5.
Okay.
And one no.
Alfred, you better say, Abushafo, you better draw the curtains down on Saturday's edition of Sports Arena. I did April Adom TV. So 10:30, and Etina said, Premono to Anessa, anti Yedo AC, but Yadiasada, Ebema, Abajafo, Muba, Emma Jumedino, Ayo, Dena, Esan, Ayo, Fe. Meaning, say, yeah, discussions be with regards to Black Stars' performance, Otoado, or China game, Nigeria chances of qualifying. You room a Kotokonso camp, Ghana Premier League matches in Ansono, Yasan Eddie Home, boardroom, Yado a room or Black Stars performance, coach is a pound under Comoros games near the ABR. Sikachok room, Yasan Ama odds, and Yadjumediano Asia. Yeah, there's that Ebema say over here. The entire team, control room, sound for light for camera crew. Ne wana is tricky. Any man ne. Yeah, nim shiria was a no. Yeah, the best ama Jumedia aka ato. So you didn't Dennis Asamoah ofema la tula. Mejo so mrepem. You best say she na the akabiano. Yeah, the ato. So no me ensa enemy shia. Ewo radio at Asempa na yemfa Avenue 1 so emao. Makramo.